Here's the start.
And Grant having a lengthy bench. important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Jay in at point guard. Down low. Here's Embiid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Outside Bogdanovich. Has to be. Buries it down low.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Jay. Embiid inside. Working on Siakam. Embiid can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Davis, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Williams. Has to be. The rebound by Jay. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Butler passes to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Shed. And Davis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And that one's good. Jay. And so it's Boston with it. And here's Siakam. From 8 feet. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Siakam.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Jay. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics with the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but Coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Good on the second one. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Jack Harlow taking a break from churning out hits to support the Celtics tonight.
Yeah, and I know he likes what he's seeing. Jack became a fan when Kevin Garnett first got to Boston, and his love for the Celts has only grown since.
Butler against Williams. Three-pointer Embiid hits a three-pointer. Embiid's got 5 points.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Shed. Pass to Embiid. And he gets that one. He's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Siakam finds Davis. Here's B. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Butler. From 13. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
B, pass to Siakam to halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Shed. Here's Jay. Intercepted. In transition, here they come. Here's B. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Celtics, number 11. At the line for 2 shots.
And he drops a first. Good on both. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Shed. Butler with the ball. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to B. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. B's got 6 points. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Butler. The shot comes out. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And that one's good. Davis.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Butler. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Bogdanovich from long range sends it home from three-point land.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Williams against Butler. Pass to Jay. Here's Shed. No points yet. Embiid a screen on Bogdanovich. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Celtics out in front, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Williams is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's B in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Embiid. Butler on the wing. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Outside Bogdanovic. High post Siakam. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Harris outside. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Embiid, a screen on Bogdanovic. Shed. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Celtics with the lead. High post Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Harris outside. Back to Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Harris. No made baskets yet, and the basket is good.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Attention fans, now.
Pass to Shed. And here's Butler. Embiid inside. He's covered by Siakam. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's Boston now. Davis finds Williams. Here's B. He's got 6. Embiid with a steal. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jay. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Inside. Shot from inside. Here's B. He can't hit that time. Good D by Harris. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer Embiid. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And now a three-point Oklahoma City lead.
Putting his impressive accuracy to work, Embiid surprises the defense by taking a deep three.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Shed. Here's Jay. Uncovered. Boston with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Davis. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Shed, defended by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jay. The rebound, Celtics. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Butler up top. Williams defending. Pass to Jay. Here's Shed. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Joel Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Shed in at the 2. Harris a screen. Pass to Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
That's his second personal foul.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line, number 11. At the line with 1 shot.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Harris outside to the middle. Here's Shed. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's B. 9 points in the game. The 3 ball. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed, defended by Bogdanovich. Harris outside. Butler against Williams. Butler passes to Embiid. Goes back up. Strong finish by Embiid.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Davis against Harris. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Jay, the pass to Embiid. Over Siakam. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 21.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
The baseline, Jay. AD doing what he does.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Siakam against Embiid. 5 on the clock. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Siakam, the pass to B. Now Williams. Butler covering. Rebounded by Butler. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Jay. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Siakam. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Pascal Siakam. At the line with 1 shot.
The free throw off for Siakam. And it's Butler with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 1-point game. Here's Jay. Check by Davis. Up top, Embiid. He's got 21. Shoots over Siakam. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 23 points.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Butler. Stolen by Davis. And Davis gets double-teamed. Siakam outside. For the lead. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Siakam's got 12 points.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Davis, the pass to B. Butler with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Shed, that's good.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Embiid against Siakam. Davis with a screen on Embiid. And here's Siakam for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Rebound Boston. Outside Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts it up from 17. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Davis out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Williams, and it's B in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's good from Butler. Here's B. Pass to Davis. Here's Williams. Butler covering. Shot clock at 5. Embiid pass to Davis. Over Harris. Davis misses. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Jay. They swipe it. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Shed. Here's Jay. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Butler gets all the way to the cup.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming. I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Harris. Here's Jay. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Shed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first one falls.
The line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 5. Here's B. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Williams. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Davis from long range. The rebound by Embiid. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Butler double team. Pass to Jay. To the inside. Embiid through contact.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
For Boston, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Embiid pass to Siakam. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Shed. Off target with the 3. And so Davis will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Here's B from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Shed, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Harris. Now Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's B. Good. Here's Shed. Pass to Harris. Embiid, high post. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Such an unselfish guy. Harris gives it away without hesitation.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's B. And he makes it on the layup. B's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
He tries for 3. And it's Jay missing. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Embiid brings a double team. Back to Davis. Has to be. This one for 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Jay. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Butler against Williams. Second chance shot. Butler with the bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Boston calls time here. 43 seconds left in the fourth. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by B, no good. Here's Jay. Pass to Shed. Here's Jay. Stolen by Davis. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Money. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Davis. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Thunder. Shed. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called, the Celtics. They're trailing by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Davis. Outside, Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Down low. Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. From deep three-point land, it's off. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up, and today we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily. From the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
Beset by injuries, almost a sense of disbelief with their bad luck, but also determination to carry on and fight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got the Beast, also Sabonis out there. Kevin Huerter is out there with Durant, and it's Carton in at the point. And the three ball is good. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here's Carton. Pass to Durant. Good work there as it goes.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here is Hill. LeBron James on the wing. Nice defense from KD.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Huerter against James. Shoots over Huerter. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Outside, Fox. Back to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Carton. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Herter. Here's Perez. Down low and stolen by James. On the wing, Hill shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
So good at reading the defenses and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Here's Carton. Guarded by Fox. KD looking around. Herter with a screen on LeBron. Cuts off the pass. Here's Hill. And he hits it to tie the game up. Hill's got 5 now.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And that one's good. Durant.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Fox passes to Christopher. Outside Hill. Five to shoot. The tray. Carton vacuums it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Sabonis. Rebound by Christopher. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. James. And James throws it down.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Fox passes to Christopher. And DJ throws it down.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. KD finds Sabonis. Here's Carton. Guarded by Fox. Sabonis' screen on Fox. Goes back up. That one falls. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DJ with it. Sabonis is there. Christopher, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Carton. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Daniels. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The Bucks trail. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Kevin Huerter. Beast out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Durant, and it's Carton in at the point guard.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Christopher. Hill with it. For the three. Drops in the tray. Hill's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And the basket is good.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Christopher. James outside. DJ sets the screen for LeBron. And DJ throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And he makes both free throws. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock over Durant. And it's LeBron missing. Minnesota in the lead. Huerter with it. Pass to Perez. Now Durant launches a 3. They get it again. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Huerter's able to get his feet set that time.
Fox dishes to DJ. From downtown, Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Huerter. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Fox. Still without a basket. Hill left side. Pass to Daniel. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Huerter on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Herder passes to Durant. Over LeBron. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now, DJ, he's got 6. Hill dishes to Fox. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
On the court is your Hype Squad. Who wants a t-shirt?
Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Perez. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Burton can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The shot's good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Pass to Durant. Durant driving the lane, and KD throws it down.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Now here's DJ. 6 points for him. Fox kicks to LeBron. James absolutely owning the inside.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Pass to Carton. 50 seconds left here in the second. Durant. Hill pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Daniels with it to the inside. And DJ throws it down.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Herder. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Perez. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Carton. From deep, Herder. That shot off. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes! Wow.
Yes! Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us, and we kind of just kept going to it.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's James. We've got De'Aaron Fox. LeBron James is out there with Hill. Then it's Daniels, and it's Christopher in at the center position. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Durant finds Sabonis. Got a piece of it, and stolen by James. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Carton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Carton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Daniels. It's back to Hill. Now here's LeBron. Stolen by Durant. And here's Herter outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Here's Christopher after the basket by Sabonis. Pass to Daniels. Outside, Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Fox. Daniels has got his second basket. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Perez. Back to Durant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Fox. He's got 7. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Hill. Now DJ deflects the pass. Fast break. Minnesota jumps up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Great energy and hustle that time from Herter in the fast break.
Fox passes to Daniels. Back to Fox. In the low post, it goes. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. KD against LeBron. Pass to Carton. Here's Perez. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one doesn't go. Nice D from Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. A shot by LeBron, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And Sabonis so aggressive inside, which is how he earns these kind of foul calls.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
And Sabonis drops them both. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Carton. He's covered by Daniels. Back to KD. For the lead. KD using his length inside. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition, and they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
One shot.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Pass to Herter. .106 left in the third quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's James. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Herter finds KD. Over James. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
Fox passes to Hill. DJ sets the screen for Hill. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Outside, KD. Here he goes. Wow, Durant with a heroic drive.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Minnesota. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll return shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Timberwolves leading by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Sabonis is out there with the beast, and it's Durant. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Carton in at the point.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Hill looking it over. Three-pointer, Fox. Perez with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Carton. Guarded by Fox. Here's Perez. Rebound by Christopher. Bucks trail by 6. LeBron outside. Hill against KD. Fox kicks to Hill. No good from outside. Pass to KD. Here's Perez. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Perez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. Daniels dishes to LeBron. Over Durant. LeBron, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Durant just inside the line. Offensive rebound. Misses from short range. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Inside. The kick out to Fox. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Fox making a very quick decision on that play. Don't keep the ball moving. The jumper's there. He took it.
Here's Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Timeout.
Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Outside, Fox. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From the arc, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Sabonis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontes step out and shoot the three and stretch out the defense.
To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. A rebound by the Bucks. Daniels has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2, Hill.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Carton. Guarded by Fox. Carton can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Fox. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Carton. Guarded by Fox. Pass to KD. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox, and he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 14 points here in the second half.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
LeBron against KD. Herter on the wing. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Perez. No good with the wing jumper.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Now, here's Fox. To the right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Milwaukee with the ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bounce pass from Hill. Daniel from outside. Offensive rebound. James way outside. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
15 foul. Shooting for Minnesota, B.J. Carton at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
The 3 from Hill. Carton vacuums it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.